I'll get there. I know everybody else has 60,000, but I got 7. But that's okay. Um, I wanted to show you my little guy here, my Alex. All right, Alex, Alex, Tookie. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. And I got my green show you him because he needs to be groomed. Now they're fighting because they're jealous of each other. So, okay. So Alex was my mom's dog, and my mom's my best friend. I love her so much. She passed away 6 years ago. Actually, on the 8th, it's 6 years. So, and Alex just adored my mom. He followed her everywhere. She cried if she went out of the room. So it was really hard on him when she died. And so Alex's heart was broken. So then he got really attached to my mom's husband, and then he died. He just died 3 months ago. So Alex has really had his little heart broken. So Fred's daughters brought him to me to take him, and it was sad the first day I had him because me and my mom sound alike, look alike. So when I start talking, Alex ran around looking for my mom. It was so sad. It was pathetic. But okay, I don't want to take up your time on that, too much of your time, but I wanted to tell you my little story about my little dog, and we love Alex. And next time I'll tell you about a really sad story about my grand dog, Zero, and there's a reason why we call him Zero. You know, Nightmare Before Christmas, the dog Zero was a ghost. True story. The dog died and came back to life. So I'll tell you that one next time. If you will stay to the end, I increased my giveaway because everybody else, I start giving giveaways, they give more. I give more, they give more. So yeah, we had to go ahead and increase our giveaways so I just want to help people. And they're right, $250 is not going to help. So we think, I don't know, maybe the amount of a stimulus check would be good. So let's see what we do. Okay. To start in the news, I wanted to discuss unemployment. When unemployment, people think they cannot get approved for unemployment if they are sole proprietors. If they did not pay unemployment insurance, they think they can't get approved. Under these stimulus packages, you can. That it's been lifted. We are allowed to get unemployment if you're out of work or you're working less. If you are a sole proprietor, a subcontractor, if you work for yourself, if you work for someone else, if you're a gig worker, musician, if you are a painter, if you're out of work right now, then you can get unemployment under these terms. If you need help with that, I will be glad to help you with that also. That's a free, I don't charge anybody for that. That's a free service. I will help you get your unemployment. So everybody qualifies right now as long as you're truly out of work or getting less work than before. And it's due to the coronavirus. Okay, so that's unemployment. Everybody knows that Sleepy Joe Biden, he got his running mate, Kamala. I mean, it sounds like Kamala. My name's Pamela, so Kamala Harris. And Bernie Sanders, they put together a proposal for a bill that they want everyone to receive $2,000 a month, retroactive back to March, okay, which I like that idea, okay, but don't get too excited. So that's per family, $2,000 per family, not per person, retroactive back from March, and yeah, so everybody's getting all excited about it, but as we know, it's a lot easier said than done, and especially if she becomes vice president, she has less power because we see that Trump can't get it done. Okay, that was that one. But the reason why I don't get too excited is I'm thinking right now, does anybody see this? I'm thinking, oh, they can't meet the money. No, this is all political. So the Democrats are throwing in there things that they know the president won't agree to, that he's dead set against. So they're saying they want $250 million for the post office for just the mail in voting. Well, we know the president's against that, so he's not going to do that. And he's right, it has nothing to do with the mail in voting, has nothing to do with the coronavirus. This is a coronavirus stimulus package. I'm not allowed to be saying coronavirus. Okay, we'll cut that out. So the virus stimulus package, I cut that out. So they're just doing that knowing that he won't agree. Then there was something else I was thinking that they knew he wouldn't agree on. I'll get to that. I'll remember as we go along. So I'm thinking the dirty, rotten Republicans, no, it's the Democrats are setting them up. No matter what, they're doing something that makes Trump not get elected again. I'm not saying the mail-in rebates don't get him elected. I'm saying, that's what he's thinking in his mind, And then the other thing, it might be true. I don't remember what it was. We'll see. Okay. The other thing, Kamala. Everybody's saying, we picked up a black running mate. She's not black. She's Indian. She's brown. So that's the other thing I want to say. So now we all go on colors, on shades, not colors. Okay. Well, I guess I'm very pale right now. I'm pale and pink, and but usually I'm beige. I'm a nice beige color. So don't get it right. I don't want to be white. I want to be beige. Okay. And the other thing is, I see all the other YouTubers, they're on Twitter, and I got to learn how to Twitter. I got to learn how to tweet. All right. Next big guy with his name and everything every day. Every time you turn on the Fox News or Business Money, this and that. Yeah, Steve Mnuchin. Steve Mnuchin, the Secretary of Treasury. He said, let's see. He don't want to give $150 million to the states. So that was the other thing that they knew that they weren't going to go for. He doesn't want to give them that $150 million because they didn't spend the first $150 million or whatever that amount was. They didn't spend it. Oh, I'm sorry, $150 billion. So they didn't spend that. But since we got it out there and we said, hey, the states had this money and that was to keep their employees and not furlough them, and then they turn around and let them go. They not only furloughed them, they made it permanent. They let them go for good, and they kept that money. I mean, how pathetic. I mean, Como did this too. Every state did this. They said except for one or two. But since we leaked this out, and the states know that we know, right? They now are, I woke up the next day and they're saying they got a stimulus. The states got a stimulus package. Now, I yet to hear any more, but supposedly they got a stimulus package. Yeah. So, next thing is the restart program. They're attempting to that's the other thing. They're attempting to restart the economy. Well, that's stalled. I think that program's rolling down the hill backwards. It's on a California hill. Yeah. And what if the Democrats are asking for this crazy amount? Because Mnuchin's saying $2 trillion is a crazy amount after we already got $3 trillion. He's saying $2 trillion more is a crazy amount. Like crazy amount to crush the economy. What if they're trying to crush the economy? Because everything that happens, they say, Trump did this to the economy. Trump did this to the people. So what if they're asking for that extra trillion to crush the economy to make Trump not get elected? So all this is politics. They don't care. And I was the one saying they do care. I just don't care. I want to know the truth. That's what I want to know. What is this all about? They need to stop thinking about themselves, stop thinking about the parties, think about the people, and give us our darn money. Okay. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they're implementing a fee. If you refinance your home, they're charging the bank an extra point or other fees to that loan. So the bank gets charged that. Now, if you're refinancing your home and the bank is getting charged that, who's going to absorb that fee? Us, right? Us. Yeah. So if you're going to refinance your home, do it now. Don't wait till September, because those changes, will be watching the money channels, because that'll be implemented soon. Of course, everybody thinks there's something fishy going on with the coronavirus numbers, because they're going right from social services to the White House. They have a department now that's gathering all that data, and I guess the numbers are going down, and or they're unsure of the numbers. So they said something fishy is going on there. That Trump's doing that so he won't look bad. Okay. On the note that there is no news, no new news. The guy, Jeff Stein from the Washington Post, was on one of the other YouTubers' channels, which Morning Invest. I got to give him a shout out. Morris Invest. He's a fantastic guy. Gives you great information. I love watching him. I hate that I watched him this morning, because his information is close to what mine was, and I wish I would have did the show and then watched him, but I didn't. But I only crossed out a couple things. I didn't want to sound like I was giving the same information he was. Then I watched Dan. He's I allegedly. Okay, he's a dry personality, but he's humorous. He is humorous. If you get his jokes, he is humorous. But it'll seem like a dry personality, very low key, laid back, and he was funny today. I shared his video, and I want you to watch it, because he was pretty funny today. I like the guy, and he gives you good, honest information, and he loves what he does. So he's a good guy. But he gave some information out on grants this morning. A lot of good information, and I'm not going to release them. It was 6 grants. If you can go to that video that I shared and watch his video, you'll gather a lot of information from that. And we'll be offering help to do these grants. Now, the next video, I will release the information on these grants, but this one, I would rather you go to I Allegedly and watch Dan's video. It's only fair. But that wraps it up for today. There's really not